Hi, my name is Jackie Johnston, and I am the Superintendent of Huron Valley Schools. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is the time of year where I go out to all of our buildings. I visit with the principals. We talk about the data, the student achievement. I go out and I visit all of the classrooms, see what the kids are doing, and let me tell you, there is exceptional learning going on in each of the buildings in Huron Valley Schools, and our middle schools are no exception. I'm here at Muir Middle Schools, and I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on this year. So please join me inside, and we're going to talk about the middle schools. Well, thank you for joining me in the Media Center. This is such a great place to be. Well, as promised, I want to talk a little bit about some of the great things that are going on in our middle schools. And I want to start by talking about our new courses, 21-6 and 21-7. And these are courses that were designed to address 21st century skills. Now, what's great about these courses, in 21-6, sixth grade course, and 21-7, which is the seventh grade course, they both have common themes, which include technology skills. I'm happy to say we actually hired technology integrators. These are people who are experts in technology and can help teachers bring technology into the classroom, which we know is so important. It also includes critical and creative thinking skills. We know that's so important in today's job markets, communication and collaboration, and then self-advocacy and reflection. And if you're a middle school parent, you might think that students don't need any more help with self-advocacy, especially if they're trying to negotiate with you about curfew time. But it is important for kids to be thinking about reflection. But what makes this different, in the sixth grade, we talk about learning strategies and learning skills to help students become better learners and maximize their time in the classroom. And then in seventh grade, we switch the focus to career exploration. So from a curriculum standpoint, we've also added adolescent accelerated reading intervention. We know that quality reading skills, high-level reading skills, is the gateway to success in all core subject areas. So making sure that all kids read at or above grade level is one of our top priorities. One of the other things I'm so pleased to be able to report on, after having so many discussions about this last year, is our teams in our middle schools. In all but one area, we have 4-person teams. So we were able to change from having less than 4-person teams to having 4-person teams almost across the board in our middle schools. And those are so important for that middle school team approach, building relationships, having strong core content knowledge. So something we really set out to do as part of that work we did last year, and something we were able to achieve. Very pleased about that. And I mentioned to you that we had a lot of technology enhancements, and once again I want to say thank you to the community for supporting us time and again on our bond issues. We are seeing such a tremendous influx of technology in our schools. Things like smart boards, Elmos, readers, data projectors, flip cameras, all kinds of things to help engage kids and have kids using the technology that they're going to use when they're out in the workforce. Thank you again to the community for giving us that opportunity to give those opportunities to our kids. Another thing that I'm really excited to talk about is our scores on the Explore. Now, the Explore is a test that our 8th graders take, and they take across Oakland County, and it is a test that assesses science, reading, writing, and mathematics. And you know Oakland County is a really incredible county, but let me just tell you, for Huron Valley Schools, when we look at the top 50th percentile, Oakland County had 65% in the top 50th percentile. Huron Valley Schools, 86%. So I'm just so proud to say how great our kids are doing, thanks to our tremendous staff and to the families who make sure that their kids are ready for school every day. Another thing that I think is pretty exciting that's going on right now is the number of high school credits that students are earning in middle school. Over the past 4 years, we've watched the number of high school credits that middle school students are earning increase. This year, or I'm sorry, at the end of last year, 667 high school credits were earned in middle school, primarily in mathematics and in Spanish. And one of the great things about having that, having those earned in middle schools is it opens up all kinds of opportunities for kids when they get into high school, whether they want to take additional enrichment classes or electives. So really a nice opportunity for our kids. As I started out, and what I'm going to end with is by saying that there is tremendous learning going on in all of our schools and in our middle schools in particular. I'm so pleased to be able to give you a chance to just give you a glimpse of what's going on in our middle schools. You might remember that about a week or two ago I gave you a little bit of information about what was happening in our elementaries. Stay tuned, because next time I talk to you I'm going to talk about the high schools. Thank you so much for staying engaged in our schools and supporting the kids in our community. Have a great day.